Shake folks, back with another reaction, back with some more Suzanne Vega. Hello Luca, hiding in the environs below. But yes, we're back with Solitude Standing, maybe not hiding any longer. Are you coming up? You're being very vocal, but you're also a bit indecisive. But yes, we're going to listen to Gypsy from Solitude Standing, 1987. Thank you to Sofia for providing the Suzanne material. And this one is what I understand to be the first part of a two-part story, which is at least semi-autobiographical from what I understand. So, yes, a gypsy is a word that's used in different ways, in some cases as a negative epithet, but ultimately it is a more general term used for those who are nomadic, those who do not live a sedentary lifestyle. It's sometimes used in relation to like Irish travelers or Romani, people with a historical culture of being nomadic. So I feel like the specificity may vary in terms of how the term is used. It might be used in multiple ways. I feel like it is likely to be about herself and the degree to which she is rooted to a particular place or willing to follow someone or something. So let's get a sense of it. This is Suzanne Vega, the track is Gypsy, and it's from her album Solitude Standing, 1987.
You come from far away with pictures in your eyes of coffee shops and morning streets and the blue and silent sunrise. But night is the cathedral where we recognize the sign. We strangers know each other now as part of a whole design. Oh, hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you and let me hear you through the heat. Oh, you're the jester of this courtyard with a smile like a girl's, distracted by the women with the dimples and the curls, by the pretty and the mischievous, by the timid and the blessed, by the blowing skirts of ladies who promise to gather you to their breast. Oh, hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you and let me hear you through the heat. Oh, you have hands of rain and water and that earring in your ear. The wisdom on your face denies the number of your years. With the fingers of the potter and the laughing tail of the fool, the arranger of disorder with your strange and simple rules. Yeah, now I've made me another spinner of strange and gauzy threads with a long and slender body and bump upon the head. Oh, hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up inside you and let me hear you through the heat. Oh, with a long and slender body and the sweetest, softest hands, and we'll blow away forever soon and go on to different lands. And please do not ever look for me, but with me you will stay, and you will hear yourself in song blowing by one day. But now hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep. Curl me up
I love it. Again, her voice has a very every woman type of sound, which is not to denigrate it at all, but she doesn't try to, have big fireworks or, these long, intense vibratos. She just sounds like a woman getting across her feelings, her thoughts, her experiences. Luca, what are you doing? You are in trouble, Luca. But yes, she does have a very down-to-earth, common person singing about matters of the heart and of experience type of atmosphere to her delivery. I will say, it sounds like the Gypsy is actually the guy. Now, these songs, the two in sequence, we'll talk more about the next one when we come back at some point. But yes, I had been told a little bit about them, but in the moment I forgot, who the Gypsy was, essentially. But it sounds like it's him who goes to different places and is essentially with her for now, but he's going to go off to different lands, and she's going to stay here, and then maybe one day he'll pass by and hear her singing about him. So it feels like she's looking back already, even though she's in the moment now, which, if I'm remembering at least somewhat correctly, this would be after she's had this experience in her real life. So she's essentially singing it as a present event, but talking about reflecting back, which presumably is what she's doing when she's writing the song. But yes, ultimately it sounds like she's not going to follow this Gypsy, she's not going to follow this nomad, but she's going to enjoy the experience that she's having now. She's going to curl up and, listen to him talk and see or hear his, well, I forget the way his voice was described, like strange and something voice, and his long and slender frame with a bump on his head. I was amused by that line. But yes, it feels like a connection that she's aware is not going to be long lasting, but she's going to appreciate it for what it is in the moment and recognize the ephemeral nature of possibilities and interactions and connections. So there's a wisdom to her thoughts on this matter, even if... What are you doing? What exactly are you doing? Well, you are in trouble, Luca. I apologize. I need to go figure this out. Yes. Yep. Let's go this way. Let's put you up here for now. Watch how quickly she'll jump down. Or she'll try to go back here by the turntables. But yes, there's a wisdom to it, even if she's singing perhaps about someone who is more experienced than her in terms of their world-wise ways and travels. So yeah, I like the simplicity of her tale, but also the perception that comes through in the lines. Another one that has a very mellow, calm feel to the sonics. A couple moments where maybe the guitar gets a bit more noticeable or significant in the arrangement, but ultimately another track that has that soft guitar poet type of feel. There's some strings in there that sound very nice. Please don't climb on top of that. What a rambunctious little girl is in this room right now. What a gypsy I have before me. But yes, I enjoy the way the song's lyrics and themes are the central element of its composition, rather than a big solo section or, a very percussive driven sort of tune. So it accomplishes what it sets out to, I think, and knowing that there's a second part to the story, I'm very curious to get to that. So looking forward to it. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time, hopefully with a slightly less insane Luca. Peace.